morning everyone, welcome to Rallycross GT. It's nice to have you guys here with us. We're now in the US for the final round of Season 4. This track is the Streets of Willow. And my name's Kurt Denninger, your host for today. Group B drivers here are doing their warm-up before the competition actually starts in about 10 minutes time. The chat here is on fire. Rev 7, first time here in the chat. Thanks for joining, my man. Welcome to Rallycross GT. If this is your first time here, well, it is your first time here. Get ready for some crazy stuff. Nicole 11, hello to all. She's sitting here right next to me. And also Crazy Good Kung Fu. Hey dude, I won't be competing today, got some stuff going on. No worries, Kung Fu man. Always great to have you here. Thanks for joining the past few rounds as a sub driver as well. It's really nice to have you here, and I bet you were super happy with the results as well. Right, so Rallycross GT Season 4. It's been a hell of a ride so far. Very tight competition. Let's have a look at the standings here for the Group B, the guys that are on track right now. So this man on screen, Don-mitsakos, he's currently leading the championship with 74 points. 74. He's followed really closely by this man here. Well, actually not this man, this one. That is sitting on the pits, Ewerson Roza from Myth Esports, with 71 points. Only 3 points difference between the top two drivers. And then we have this man, Sock Art of Driving, rocking a new livery again. I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one from last time. And he is only 4 points behind Sokratis. So only 7 points actually between first and third. Quite tight difference for the top three. And then you have Myth Will, another 10 points further back from Sokratis. Now here's the thing, this is the final round of the season. It will be double points. So double points being featured today. So everything is still up in the air. Will has still got enough chances here to potentially take P3 from Sokratis. And why is the top 3 so important? Well, normally you become a champion, runner-up and third place by finishing top 3, but not here. Yes, you will be called champion of Group B and Group 4 divisions, but we have something that we call the Super Final. So only the top 3 drivers in each division will be qualifying for the Super Final, which is a type of playoff between the top 3 in the Group B and the top 3 in the Group 4 division. They will be driving 6 races in total, 3 with each car category, and at the end of that, at the end of the Super Final, the best drivers, like the top 3 drivers in there, will receive the prizes. Speaking of prizes, stay with us until the end of the broadcast, because we will be unboxing the medals that will be sent to the drivers at the end of the stream after the Group 4 final. And I just saw here Evil Melon rocking some new stickers on his door. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Melon. Thank you for all the support being here with us, and thank you for having my thank you message here in the car window as well. Very nice of you. We're gonna need to have a special photo of this on Instagram. Love that. Well, but you spun, so I cannot let this one go just like that.
Because we know.
Well, double spin for Melon there, lighting up the fires as he always does. Love to see that. Looks great on the pictures. Ridge Raider here waving to us in the chat, and Coach Robe, can I race soon? No, you can't. You will have to wait until your turn in the Group 4s, my man. Coach Robe, who is gunning for his third RXGT title. He's a multi-times champion. So the standings are very, very tight, as we said. Don-mitsakos leading with Ewerson Roza closely behind, and then Sokratis also close behind. Midwill has some work to do, but it's not impossible for him. We've got a few more drivers than planned here on track. Redbeard, he's a Group 4 driver, and Robe is also on track. They will not be racing yet. Oh, Harliard joining the chat. He loves a little bit of epicness. Good to have you with us, Harliard. When are you gonna get the GT7, man? We miss you here on track. Get GT7 on a Christmas sale, perhaps. Then you can join us. Right, just gonna send a message to the guys here because we're gonna start in 5 minutes. Got another 5 minutes of practice for these guys here. This is a very, very, very tricky track, the Streets of Willow. They will be racing 9 laps during the qualifying heats. So we have 3 qualifying heats today, and then you score points based on each heat, and then the top 6 drivers at the end of the heats will advance to the final, and then in the final you score extra championship points. You get championship points based on your qualifying position as well after the heats, and then extra points for the final. Remember, double points today, so there's a lot to play for. And you can see people with different tire compounds there on the left hand side. Drivers have a tire allocation for the weekend, so they need to be using softs, medium and hards throughout the weekend. They have 2 sets of softs for the weekend, 1 of mediums and 1 of hards. So it's not all about just going fast here in RXGT. You need to be clever, strategic as well with their tire choices. And then we also have something that we call the Joker Lap. Joker Lap is very popular in Rallycross, Rio Rallycross. You have to go in and out through the pits at least once per race. Once per race you have to go through the pits. That's what we call the Joker Lap. So you also have to use that strategically here, how to get some clean air, get out of the way, so you can put the fast lap times and take those very important qualifying and championship points. Interesting to see Robe practicing with the Toyota here. I thought he was more of a GTR guy, so Robe is a Group 4 driver, same as where is he? Redbeard is not on track anymore. Okay, so Robe and Redbeard, they are Group 4 drivers. They're here just warming up with this slot. Like I said, for the super final, they will have to race 3 races in each car category. So Robe, being a Group 4 driver, he will have to choose a new Group B car. And these guys here, so they are Group B drivers, they will have to pick a new Group 4 car for the super final. Super final will be next week in Watkins Glen short track. So I'm very, very excited about that. It's a brand new track. We've never raced that in Rallycross GT before. So high-speed track with some high-speed corners as well, not just the long straights. So the car choice will play a huge, huge role in there. 2 minutes to start. Let's just give them another heads up here. So 2 more minutes to start. We're gonna have 7 drivers today. It's a little bit emptier than we would have expected. We had a few last minute cancellations. Unfortunately, drivers could not join, which is a shame, but show must go on, show will go on, and these guys here, they certainly know how to perform. Smoke and Hold rocking his Flying Fox livery there. Don't know what his fastest time was. It was 4 seconds off the pace of Rollbay. Yeah, this track here will sort out men from boys, I guess. It's a really, really tricky track. So Melon is a little bit more on pace there, only 1.7. Only 1.7 we say, right? To be fair, the only two that are quite significantly fast here are the two Greek drivers, only 3 tenths off the back of Rollbay. How's Ewerson? We cannot see his time. He's just sitting there in the pits, warming up a little bit. Right, we're gonna restart the lobby, and then when we restart, it will be time to race. Right, we're gonna restart the lobby. The drivers are lining up on the track, trying to put some mental pressure on each other there, I guess. Right, let's reset the lobby and we kick off. FFR Red Bull GT, let's go Smoke and Flying Foxes. Yes, welcome back Red Bull GT. It's good to have you here with us. You're here just in time for the first qualifying heat of the day. Time trial is on. It's only 1 lap. 1 lap. This is a very long track. We do not have all time in the day here to be doing 2 laps like we used to in shorter tracks. So you've only got 1 chance of setting your qualifying time. Don-mitsakos is the first one here out on track with his trusty GTR. It's a fast car, but it's also very sluggish. I don't know how it's going to perform here in this track. Ewerson also got in there for the championship, sitting in P2. So even though you get crown champion, you can have the bragging rights of being called Group B champion and Group 4 champion. It doesn't really matter that much because you're not necessarily taking anything home, but you will be qualifying to the super final. And the very important thing about the finishing position is because if you top Group B and then in the super final with the Group B cars, you will be starting pole position. And then when we are racing with the Group 4 cars, you will be starting in P2 because the Group 4 champion will be starting in pole position. So you're going to be alternating. So P1, 2, 3 from each division will take 1st, 3rd, 5th in their category, and then 2nd, 4th, and 6th at the start in the other category. So very interesting stuff going on here ahead of the super final. Melon had his first ever RXGT event win last week there in BB Raceway, the race of his life. Very well done to Melon there as he comes trying to set his lap times. Costas fighting directly with Smoke and Hold in the championship for points. They are literally 1 point apart. Costas is 1 point ahead of Smoke and Hold in the standings. They're not fighting for anything, just bragging rights. You know, it's nice to say that you finished in whatever position you finished. Right, who's the first one to set the lap time? It's going to be Don. Using the handbrake there to straighten the car. Full throttle, very short straight. 113. Ooh, Ewerson was a little bit too wide there. Touches the grass. Oh, this nice pole position for Ewerson. Melon is a little bit higher. 13.3. Costas and Holt coming next. Oh, halted a little, sorry, caused a little mistake there, goes wide. 17. Did not see Holt went ahead. Right, now the camera starts to get all messy. Right, 30 seconds to select the tires, guys. Let's see what they're gonna pick for the first race. Just, you know, never hurts to ask. Please be careful in turn 1. It can get messy, we all know that. Right, stop changing the tires. Race control is going to take a photo and log the driver's choices. We're waiting for one more driver to get ready. There it is. 7 drivers. Good. We're good to go. Race 1 about to start. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is the final round of Season 4. We're here in the streets of Willow Springs and both mid drivers there, P1 and P2 in qualifying. It's very good for them. Sokratis only in P5. And there's a very good start there from Ewerson. We're gonna reset the camera. And here they come into turn 1. Are we gonna have carnage here? We asked them to be careful. We know there's a lot of lag here in this game. Don-mitsakos with a very good start there, jumping around on the inside up to P2. Ewerson loses a few positions to his teammates. Sokratis also had a very good start. They are always soft tires there up front, including Sokratis. The only ones that are not with soft, I think, are Holt and Melon. Melon is having a little bit of trouble there with the other Ford Focus from Costas. But Will with a whole shot there, going from P2 to P1. Ewerson losing a few positions as they come here at the horseshoe. I'm gonna call this a horseshoe. It looks like one. I don't know the actual corner names nor numbers. This is the highest speed part of the track and very, very tricky. We're in the helicopter cam. Will goes a little bit wobbly there into the braking zone. Holds onto the lead. Let's see if anyone's gonna go Joker early here. I believe Don will. He usually does go for an early Joker lap. There's a very weird Joker entrance here in this track. Sokratis goes. Don and Ewerson, they stay out. They stay very close to each other. Don's a little bit laggy there. The car is kicking about a little bit. But Will needs a strong result. He's 10 points behind Sokratis. So that means that if both qualify to the final, pretty much he needs to win and Sokratis cannot score points. Of course, there are extra points you get from the qualifying, but we're not going to do live maths right now. Ewerson Roza in P3, followed by Melon in P4. Already 4 seconds behind. Costas just got a penalty there. Track limits will be a bit of a nightmare for the guys here in this race. Smoke and Holt with the hard tires a little bit further back. And then we have Soccer driving already with his Joker lap completed. The back of the pack. Let's go there to the front because they are super close. Let's go here on board with Ewerson. See what he sees. The back of the GTR is big in his view, and he decides to go for an early Joker as well. They're in lap 2. Their release is, well, no one, but a little bit less pressure at the back of Don, who is actually losing gap to Myth Will. Holt also went Joker now. Very interesting camera angles we have here in this track. I don't know how far the tires will last in this race actually. I know it's 9 laps, and when we raced 9 laps in Barcelona, we was quite tight. Most of the races, really, the soft tires, they finish really on the limit. Will's doing his homework really well, maximizing points here in the first qualification. Don is catching up though, 3/10 gap. But it's really hard to pass in this track. You need to use the Joker strategically. Sokratis went Joker early. In fact, okay, Will goes Joker. Let's go back to these guys here because a little mistake there from someone. I think Kostas made a mistake. I was gonna say that Ewerson had lost the position to Sokratis, but now he got in the Joker lap because Sokratis went before. But now Ewerson is in front as Will is coming out of the Joker lap. Oh, I think I saw someone smashing the barrier there in the background. I think that was Kostas. So Will done what he had to do, came out in front after the Joker lap, and Will is 11 and a bit seconds behind Don, so we're gonna say the Joker is about 12 seconds here. Ewerson did his homework. Will did, because he went Joker, had clear track, and came out in front of everyone. Now, where is Don? Don stay out. He's staying out. When is he gonna go in? Because he was a little bit off the pace of Will, and as it stands, he would come back behind. He's going in, double right corner. No, he stays out. Stays out again. So he was a little bit off pace. And as it stands, Ewerson, who had a little bit more pace than Will, is catching up. So I think Don's position is at risk. 12.1 here from Ewerson. He is flying, he's gunning for the championship here. He wants the title of Group B champion. So he is pushing super hard. This track is a little bit flat, but it's not completely flat. So Melon now, he has not Jokered yet. He's causing a little bit of traffic for these guys. Melon is with medium tires. Okay, so he's one of the two drivers that did not use softs in this race. The other one here is Holt. Holt is actually doing quite well. Kostas is on soft, but he's seriously struggling with pace here in the Streets of Willow. So Holt on hard has got 6 seconds gap to him. It's going well. It's going good his way here because in the championship they are in direct competition for positions. Holt might be able to finish ahead of Kostas. A little bit of dust here. I think it was Melon going Joker. Okay, got out of the way of these guys. Sokratis is 2 seconds off the back of Ewerson, and Ewerson and Will are super close. Will needs those points. Let's see if Ewerson is gonna help his teammates. Ewerson really needs points as well because he's 3 points behind Don in the championship standings. So one is fighting for the championship and the other one is desperately trying to get into the top 3 so they can go and help each other out in the super finals. It's gonna be Myth Esports versus the Greek squad. The gap here is now down to 10.9 seconds, so Don is losing time, 13.4, 13.5 the last 2 laps. 5 and 3 here from Will, so they're about the same speed, same pace. Okay, Don goes Joker with 11 seconds gap between them. Oh, sideways moment there for Will as he comes into this straight line. Where's Don? Oh, right in the middle. No, right behind. Wow, super close merge there with Ewerson. Ewerson did not really shut the door there. Did not want to risk anything. So now Don lost 1 position here in the Joker shenanigans. He's now behind both Myth drivers. but Sokratis that went in earlier before everyone else is now further back. We still got 2.5 more laps to go. Melon in his medium tires a little bit further back, holds in P6 and Koss in P7. One thing we might think about for next season, you know, long tracks like this, we might not ask to use medium tires because it's not fun to be so far behind like this. It just slows the whole thing down. Things that we are learning after each season. And look at the teammates here. A mistake from Will. Ewerson takes advantage and gets past. Avoided any contact with his teammate. And as they come here into turn 1, don't get super close. Already on the brakes to avoid any incident. Dust everywhere. And Don, can he find a space here? His tires are starting to get quite worn out. Will actually is the one that has the most worn tires here. Maybe that's why he made a mistake in that final corner, the final hairpin. Starting to lose pace here towards the final few laps of this race. You can see his front left tires going red in the horseshoe. So can he hold on for another full lap? Ewerson is already a full second, 1.2 seconds ahead. Wow, Ewerson is flying and conserving tires quite well also. So bear in mind, all the 3 drivers here, Ewerson, Will, and Sokratis, they all have missed one race during the season. The only driver that here in the top 4 that has not missed any race was Don-mitsakos. He's leading the championship. Partially thanks to that, partially a little bit his own performance. And look at that, finding a space there, trying to get past Will when he does get past. And now Sokratis trying to find space as well. Will's tires are really worn out. A little bit of contact with Sokratis, damage on the rear of Will's car. Naughty there from Sokratis, but Will left the door open, and then to make matters worse, a little bit of lag. But I don't think Will would have been able to hold that position much longer. His tires are completely destroyed. But his chances, his hopes of making it through the super final are not yet. There's still 2 more qualifying to go. Oh, a mistake from Ewerson. Touches the dirt there, goes sideways. Managed to bring the car back. And he's gonna cross the finish line in first place. Ewerson Roza coming to take his first win of the day here. Qualifying hit 1 goes to Ewerson Roza, followed by Don-mitsakos and Sok Art of Driving. Will a little bit further back there with a penalty as well. I don't know how his tires last that long. And we have Evil Melon coming around now in his medium boots. Here he comes. Sidles across the finish line, his style. And then the Holt now under attack from Costas. Ooh, the 2 drivers with, well, Costas on soft and Holt is on hard. They're fighting for positions in the championship. Oh, another mistake from Costas there. Got the tires dirty. Completely misses the braking point. Looks like Holt is gonna have an early advantage. Oh, naughty from Costas. Cuts in the corner there. Is he gonna get a penalty for that? Yes, he will. Yes. So that's Holt and Costas there, P6 and P7. Very naughty Costas. But Ewerson Roza there with an early win. Very good racing from him. Will was also driving really well, but the tires let him down. A couple of mistakes and then naughty push from Sokratis saw him come down to P4. Ewerson Roza with the early win. Good start of day for him. Let's save the replay and get ready for Q2. Costas and Holt there going down to the wire in the last lap. It's nice to see that. Right, this time Will is the first one to come out. Oh, but Don already trying to get past. Both drivers super close there. They both go off track. Guys, you only got one lap. You should make some space between yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Make some space. There's no need to be fighting so hard here in the time trial. You want clean tires, you want clean track. Sokratis is only coming out now, the last one to come out. Costas still out, still in the pits. Okay, so they were waiting quite a bit there before coming out. I see. A little bit of a gap between the top 3 drivers here in the first 3 to come out of the pits. That's good, so they can set their lap times now. Ricardo Pickles in the chat, this track is not my friend. Let's go, Holt. Yoni the Beast, he is back. He's saying to Pickles that he's got a lobby up if they want to practice for Group 4. Yoni, it's very good to have you back. I see you in about an hour's time there for the Group 4 division. Pickles gonna be there practicing with him. Let's see what they can do. Pickles got the Porsche. The Porsche is probably one of the best cars in this track. It's a car made for cornering. While the Mercedes that Yoni and Vic are driving, they are super sluggish, like this GTR here from Don. So he almost went off track there in the horseshoe. Helicopter cam here, checking Will. Let's see his lap time. Oh, sideways there. He needs to be careful with his sideways moments. It looks super cool, yes, lighting up the tires, but you're not getting very far in qualification. 12.9 is a good time, ahead of Don, which is the very important thing for him. Pole position for Ewerson Roza again with 12.3. Here comes Melon. He's gonna set a 15. No, 13.4. Okay, so the game is showing the wrong times. Here comes Holt. Flying Fox Racing Team here cheering for him in the chat. Red Bull GT, Pickles and Yoni, all teammates of Holt. Sokratis, what's his time going to be? Sokratis and Costas, the 2 Greek drivers still left to clock their times. The 12.5 is a good time, but it's not good enough. Pole position goes to Ewerson again, and Costas left. Right, asking them to select their tires now. Holt and Ewerson going with mediums. So Ewerson going with mediums from the start, perhaps? Let's give it a little bit more time. So Pickle saying it hates the dirt, can't cut corners in the Porsche. I see. So the MR engine layout is not friendly with dirty tires. Well, just avoid the dirt completely then. It's your fault. Right, stop changing, guys. Let's see what they're gonna use. So Melon perhaps on hards. Sokratis and Ewerson on mediums. Everybody else on softs. Okay. So people going for the early points here in the heats. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is qualifying heat 2 here in the final round of this season. We're in Willow Springs, and Ewerson Roza got another pole position, but he's with medium tires. next to Sok Art of Driving, who is also with medium tires. And let's go! Will and Don, both on softs, trying to find space here. We are ready for turn 1, and Will goes really wide. I think it's Will there. Ewerson as well, a little bit of loses the car. Gets collected by Melon as he comes back to the track. Will lost the position there at the start. I don't know if he was counting or he just missed the braking point. But Sokratis got the whole shot here. No, what happened? We lost Ewerson? What happened to Ewerson? He's got damage in the front of the car there, went to the back of the pack. Disaster for the young Brazilian. He's now got a lot of hard work to do. Let's see if anyone else got damage here. Costas. Yes, I think Costas missed the braking point and collected Ewerson. As he's being chased by Melon, so Will came down. Will also got some damage in the front of his car. Oh, look at that! Completely missing the corner there, sideways. Managed to salvage a little bit the damage, but his tires are not going to be happy about that. Brings the car back to the track. Ewerson goes Joker. Will needs to be careful there. He's lighting up the tires a little bit too much. Nego Black joined the chat. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning to you, my man. I'll see you in the group 4 in a bit. As the two Greek drivers are leading this race. We see a lot of smoke there in the background again. I think Will has activated the F mode. The F word mode, and he's just going for fun now. He needs to keep the head down and just keep pushing, because the race is not over yet, mates. There's still 2 more qualifying heats, and you still got chances. You still got chances to get to the super final. Ewerson has got 6 seconds gap here to his teammate. Yeah, it looks like Will has given up completely, which is a shame. I think he could still be fighting here for positions. As you see, Melon going Joker. Don continues to lead the race. So Don is a championship leader. He needs his extra points. Ewerson is at the back of the pack, but he should be able to get past his teammates. And should be able to get past Melon as well. Oh! So Will gets collected. Will literally just turn into Melon there. Melon's just doing his thing there with the hard tires. He's in front of Ewerson now. Let's see if Ewerson can get past on track. Gonna go on board here with Ewerson Roza from Myth Esports. You can just about see Will there in the background. Big thank you there on the back of Melon's car. Really nice to see the drivers showing appreciation for our hard work here and effort. And Ewerson is quite struggling to get past Melon here, even with the medium tires, medium versus hard. It's really hard to pass in this track. Melon goes wide. It's still really hard for Ewerson to get past. He's gonna try to get past now in turn 1 perhaps. Just be careful not to overshoot the corner as Will goes Joker. And Ewerson's still behind. Okay, little mistake there from Melon. Opens the door. Finally leaves enough space for Ewerson on the inside, but the next corner is to the right. It favors Melon again. Ewerson is pushing super hard, but it's impossible to get past here unless the guy in front makes a mistake. see much of what's going on there. Melon cut the corner a little bit. Okay, this is Ewerson's chance. Now, where is the penalty zone in this track? I haven't seen it. I haven't noticed it at least. Oh, it's here. Okay, so Melon's gonna pay the penalty in the next lap. But he lifts off a little bit, allows Ewerson through. There's no point to keep fighting there. Ewerson back to P5. And he's got a 9.2 seconds gap, 10 seconds gap to Smoke and Holt and Costas. Holt and Costas now going Joker. I think Ewerson's gonna get both of them, perhaps. Definitely gonna get Holt. Here's Costas coming out. Yes, and Ewerson gets both of them. Very good result there for the Brazilian, and will pulls the plug. Will pull the plug. Giving up without a fight. That's fair enough. We're gonna record a DNF for him in this race. And prove that the DNS did not start for the next race. That is a shame. Costas keeps pushing here with the soft boots. Melon with the penalty. He's gonna lose the position to Holt. Might lose the position even on track. Holt is on soft tires. Got a little bit of extra pace there out of the corner. Melon with the penalty, and Holt managed to get in front. So Nego Black asking if the G29 from Will got messed up. Nah, I think he just gave up there. There was a little bit of an incident, I think, with Costas early on. Costas made a mistake, missed the braking point, hit the side of Will. He went to the back of the track, back of the grid, and he just gave up. Meanwhile, Ewerson, who also had a mistake, he's on medium tires. He completely spun, went off track. He just kept pushing. He's up to P3. So it is what it is. You know, we're not gonna make too much of a fuss about it. We have 6 drivers left. All of them will go to the final, which is only 5 laps. Let's see who's gonna take the extra points there for the championship. So the battle now is between the top 3. Don is taking the win so far in this race. He needs those points if he wants to be the Group B champion. Meanwhile, Sokratis now, he's pretty much guaranteed in the top 3. No risk for him anymore. But it's all a matter of who's gonna finish ahead of who. There's only 7 points between these top 3 drivers in the championship standings. So there's still a lot left to play for. Remember, you do not get any prize just for winning your group, but that will dictate the grid position for the super final. Super final is something like a playoff, what our American friends would say, I guess. Holt's taking P5. He's behind Costas this time. He finished ahead in the previous race. Don goes Joker now. Should come out in front of his cousin Sokratis. The whole family business here with the Greek drivers. Sokratis now with a provisional lead. Here comes Ewerson now. Two laps left. Rafael Trama chegando aqui no chat agora. Vamos, Smith. Seja bem-vindo ao Rallycross GT. Ewerson Roza currently P3 in this race. He's won race 1. He's getting P3 in this one. He needs another solid result there in race 3 to put him maybe with the pole position in the final. Ewerson trying to become Group B champion. In for his first ever season in Rallycross GT. Sokratis is coming around now. He needs to go Joker. Is he going Joker? Yes, he is. Race controllers here pointing at the screen saying that Sokratis had not Joker yet. Yeah, we've seen, I think PP Raceway, we didn't have anyone forgetting the Joker lap. Actually, it was the first round that we didn't have anyone forgetting the Joker lap. But rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4, we had someone forgetting to go Joker lap at least once. So final lap of this qualifying heat 2. Let's have a look at the tires. So Melon with the hards. Melon is actually quite close to Holt here. Holt is struggling with in this track. I mean, to be fair, everyone is struggling here. It's a horrible track. Not sure why I chose this one for the calendar. Thought it would be fun. It's not as... It's better on paper than it is in practice. Let's go up front because Don-mitsakos got a huge gap here with his soft tires. 13.0, his fastest lap. And he is going to take the checkered flag in the first position here in qualifying heat 2. Don-mitsakos takes the win, followed by Sok Art of Driving, who takes P2. And Ewerson Roza will take P3. Nego Black, quem é o líder no grupo B? É o Don. Clica no link aqui, você pode ver a tabela de campeonato, a tabela de posições do campeonato. Top 3 drivers already crossed the finish line. Costa's coming around now to take P4. Smoke and Holt's P5. And Evil Melon takes P6. Unfortunately for Will, it's a DNF. But it is what it is. And Don-mitsakos will be really happy here with this race win. He's currently the championship leader there, 3 points ahead of Ewerson. He needs every single point he can get. Remember, it's double points this season as well. So every extra point will be doubled. Just waiting for the countdown clock to finish here. Because of the DNF, the clock goes to the end. And here we have Don-mitsakos, Heat 2 winner. Replay is saved. It's another kind reminder for people to be careful in turn 1. Time trial is on. So Ewerson, they're complaining about Melon somehow. Okay, not sure what happened between those two. Now I don't know if he's really complaining or really appreciating that the battle with Melon. Melon had hard tires and Ewerson had medium. You never know with these people here in Gran Turismo, you know, instead of saying like, wow, really nice race, no, they use this as irony. So you cannot praise someone because they think you're taking the piss. Anyway, qualifying heat 3, the final qualifying heat of the day. I think a few people here have already used soft tires twice. Don has used softs twice. Holt has not. Costas has. So this is interesting because Don is fighting for the championship and he doesn't have softs left for the final. Okay. So Ewerson still got the hards to use. Hard and one more set of softs. Sokratis as well. Now, are they gonna go for extra points in qualifying and send back the final? Or are they gonna go for a good finish in the final? Everybody here will be advancing because we only have 6 drivers left. But points are still up in the air here. Holt has used softs and hards, so he's got mediums left. I think Holt will be gunning for a strong finish in the final. I think he'll try to save softs there. Can Holt get his first podium? Who knows? We talked about Melon last week, and Melon ended up taking a win. Can he get another win here? It could be a little bit tricky for him this time. This track is a lot more complicated and does not favor the Ford Focus. Well, maybe he can get another podium. I think whoever does not have soft tires here will struggle in the final. But also, it's very important to remember, it's very hard to pass here. Very, very hard to pass. Don-mitsakos set at 12.7. Ewerson 12.2. That's another pole position for Ewerson. Hold with a 16. Sokratis with a 13.1. Right, set the tires. Melon with a 13.9. Let's just take a screenshot of this one here. Look at that. Love when someone shows a bit of appreciation for our hard work. Thank you, Melon. You were the Rio MVP. Right, I think they are ready. Oh, everybody on hard tires. Whoosh. That is going to be interesting. Good, race control. Giving the thumbs up. Here we go. Welcome to Rallycross GT, the final qualifying heat of the day here for Group B division, and Ewerson Roza with the 3rd pole position in a row, followed by the 2 Greek drivers here this time, because his teammate abandoned. Oh! A false start from Sokratis. Sokratis jumped the gun there. Disaster for the Greek driver. And there's Ewerson Roza there, holding on to the lead. Someone overshot there. That was Holt. Holt went off track, and now we are in reverse positions here. We had Melon in front with the hard tires and Ewerson behind. They were in reverse positions now, but Melon took advantage of the heavy braking point there and just got in front with the soft boots. Very good job there from Melon taking the early lead. It's very hard to pass here in this track, and I think Don will have to use a joker lap if he wants to get past Ewerson here. Ewerson is really, really quick. He got 3 pole positions in a row, and he is saving his soft tires for the final. We have Melon leading the race here, followed by Ewerson and the 2 Greeks, 3 Greeks rather, because Kostas is there as well. Holt using the medium tires because of the mistake there at the start, lost a little bit of time, but he is guaranteed to be through to the final. No trouble for him. Anyone going early joker here? Yes, that's Sokratis going joker. Sokratis out of the way. And look at the gap already growing, so no trouble there for Ewerson. He's already starting to gap his rivals for the championship. We're gonna try to do a little bit of quick maths here after the final and see if we can get who's the champion straight away for you guys before we go into group 4s. But Ewerson, as it stands here, he should be top qualifier, probably. It's going to be a very good result for him. Top qualifier, you get some quite a few qualifying points. It's a very good result if you get top qualifying as well. But look at Malon here, ready to take another race win. You need to play your cards right. You need to play your cards right here. So Malon, with this win, he should get a few extra points and qualify better for the final race of the day. It's gonna have soft tires. I think all of them except Costas. Costas will not have extra softs for the final. Hold goes Joker. So Costas will not have softs anymore. Don doesn't have softs either. Ooh, race control here. Breaking the news, Don also does not have softs. Interesting. So his hopes of taking the championship might be going down the drain now. He's already 3 seconds behind Ewerson. The gaps are growing, they continue to grow. Sokratis and Hall, the only two to have jokered. Hall is quite far behind here, 32 in the last lap. I think he probably made a mistake there. Went off track somewhere. You can see his car kicking about quite a bit as well, down to lag. Connection stability here in GT7, really not the best. But show must go on, and Malon leading the race. In 4 laps in. 13.7 the fastest lap. It's not the best of the laps out there, but it's not bad either. Consistency is very important in this race. Also avoiding contacts if you can. Around the horseshoe he goes. So Ewerson and Don, they've got the same tire compound. I think Ewerson will be unmatched here in terms of pace in this race. So Don is yet to joker. 11.2 seconds to Sokratis. So Don needs to stay as close as he can to Ewerson to maintain those 3 points difference in the championship standings. Sokratis is also quite close to Ewerson, 4 points behind. But as it stands, I think Don is more at risk there. Don is losing more and more pace still. Needs to push a little bit harder. The good thing about the hard tires, you don't need to worry about wear. It just lasts. Let's see Malon how he's doing with his softs. We're past the halfway point. His tires are lasting. Malon is known for suffering with the tires towards the end of the race. Even though he's got a steering wheel. Normally you say that D-pad drivers are the ones that were the most, but he's doing a good job there. Leading the race by a substantial margin there, 9 seconds. That's the difference between softs and hards. So he's clocking like 14.5 now that the tires started to wear out. It's not over yet though. One mistake from Alan in this track. One mistake is hard to bring the car back to the track. So he needs to keep focused and keep pushing just in case. 5 seconds gap to Don. The gap is going up, and the gap here with Sokratis is going down. It's 9.1. Sokratis is going quicker. While everyone else is going slower, Sokratis is going quicker as the laps go by. The top 3 are yet to Joker. Going quicker again. Blue sector for Sokratis. Around the corner. Ooh, little mistake at the end there. Did not improve his lap further. Lost time in the final sector. But the gap to his cousin is going down to 8.8 now, so Don is losing tons of time here. Actually, even Sokratis, Ewerson is not going that quick, 16.2. Sokratis might get the whole shot here. He might get both of them. Nah, that's a bit of a stretch. That's 15 seconds. Yes, 15 seconds between Sokratis and Ewerson. It's gonna be close though, but he's definitely gonna get Don. Definitely gonna get his cousin there. Lap 8 open finally. Penultimate lap. Melon, Ewerson, and Don will have to Joker at the end of this lap. Okay, Ewerson Jokers now. So he goes Joker now. Is Don yet? Don will follow. Where is Sokratis? Let's go with this camera here. He goes a little bit too sideways there. There is Ewerson. And Don is still there, miles behind. So Sokratis is only 2.8 behind Ewerson. He did a very, very good job there with the early Joker and putting the laps in. Not a good enough job because Ewerson was really quick towards the start of the race. But good enough to take P3. Melon still coming around. Holt is also miles behind. Holt is really struggling in this this track. It's 1 minute behind. There goes Melon. Melon goes Joker now. This part here is the scariest part of the track, in my opinion. You see how they brush the dirt on both sides of the track there. If you brush too much, then you're gone. I think this track is better to race with slower cars. I think the Group 4 guys are gonna have more fun here than the Group Bs. But let's see. Melon comes back with it off the Joker lap with enough time for another Joker there, but his tires are pretty bad. They should last to the end, but he cannot afford to lose concentration now. Flashing the lights already, he knows the camera is on him. Super tidy here, not taking any risks. He does not need to take risks, he's got enough of a gap. Sounding the horn already, look at him celebrating another qualifying heat win. Evil Melon is gonna win one more time here in Rallycross GT. Takes qualifying heat 3 here at home in the USA. Ewerson Roza is gonna take P2. This is a good result for him. Second place here in qualifying heat 3, followed by Sok Art of Driving, and Don-mitsakos only gonna take P4. The championship leader here is struggling a lot. Costas just got a penalty there. He's got a 1 second penalty, and Smoke and Holt is only 2 seconds behind, so Holt needs to push a tiny bit more there. Maybe he can get a few extra points there from Costas. Both of them going sideways around near the hairpin. The gap's now down to 1 second. If Holt pushes a little bit more, he can get the position there from when Costas pays a penalty. It's gonna be down to the wire again between these two. They're side by side in the championship, and yes, Holt inherits P5 ahead of Costas. Extra points there for him. But Evil Melon here taking another qualifying heat win here. He's super happy to win at home. He's gonna be celebrating for sure. There he is, the Evil Melon. Right. We've only got 6 drivers, so all of them will be qualifying, but it's all a matter of who will go in which position. We're gonna reset the lobby here for the final, which is it 5 laps or 4 laps? I think it's 5 laps. Yes, 5 laps. And sunset. And then grid is set by the host. So Ewerson Roza, top qualifier with 40 points. Followed by Don-mitsakos with 39. Very good result for Don, but Don does not have soft tires anymore. Sokratis with 37 is P3. Melon 34. Smoke and Holtz 29, and Costas 28 points. Unfortunately for Will, giving up early, only 11 points. He's gonna get the championship points for that, but not enough to see him get any close to the super final. We need to wait for the drivers all to get ready. Just need both of them to get ready so I can set the grid in order as well. Melon and Don. Okay, they're all ready. Let's set the grid. So that is Ewerson P1. Then is Don, Sokratis, Melon, Holt, and Costas. Good stuff. Let's check their tires. So Costas got hards. Checking here with race control. So Costas got hards. Okay. Ewerson has got softs. Don's got mediums. And everyone else got soft as well. Good stuff. So this looks like it's going to be a battle between Sokratis and Ewerson. Everson's got the pole position there. He's got the advantage. We know he's got the pace as well. So everything to win another race. As the sun is setting here in the streets of Willow Springs, we'll get ready for the final. You guys there in the chat, what is your prediction for this final? Can Ewerson take this one? What do you think? meantime, I'm gonna prepare here in the background the standings. So as soon as we finish this, we have the scores ready. Right, and then it's double points for the final. Remember, it's double points here for this race. Right, a few more minutes of practice for them. Ewerson setting a good time there. Solid 1:15. Well, we've seen him going quicker. Probably got a little bit of traffic there. Sokratis 2 seconds off the pace at the moment. Mellon sounding the horn there. Get out of my way, mate. Mellon has got a real chance of getting 2 podiums back to back. Right, let's give them a starting soon heads up here. We're approaching 5 minutes of the lobby, which means 5 minutes of practice, give or take. And then we're gonna get racing. Don-mitsakos improving a little bit there with the medium boots. Maybe Ewerson is taking it easy, perhaps. Right, that's enough. We are ready to start. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the final. Welcome to Rallycross GT. It's time for the final race of the season here for the Group E division. Everything to play for. The championship is on the line. Ewerson Roza, top qualifier, 3 pole positions starting up front. Can he take this one as well? Here we go. The race is on as they come into turn 1. Ewerson holding on to the lead. Don in P2 there holding his cousin. He goes around the outside, opens the door, and Sokratis managed to get past. He's gonna be chasing Ewerson as close as he can. It's only 5 laps now, so you cannot really be waiting too long to make your move, but you also need to be careful not to take anyone out. Ooh, a little bit of contact there, just because I said. Ewerson holding on to the lead, followed by Sokratis. Don-mitsakos under attack from the evil Mellon. Mellon's got better tires there. He's gonna try to make a move on the inside. Oh, in the horseshoe, couldn't get past just yet. And look up from here, Sokratis is still super close. Ooh, late on the brakes, almost avoided contact, almost lost the car. The sun is setting here in the US, in the streets of Willow. The visibility is lower, there's no illumination, so drivers need to work really hard here to keep the car on track. As Mellon and Holt go Joker, Mellon thinks he's quicker than Don. He's losing time there. He wants to go Joker, get out of the way, put his lap times, and then get the jump on Don and get the podium. 2 podiums in a row for Melon. Could happen. Sokratis is still within reach here of Ewerson. Only half a second between the two. We've seen the young Brazilian pushing really, really hard here during qualifying. Super, super fast. It's not a clean sweep for him, but he's top qualifier and he's here leading the race. Might get perfect points for today. And perfect points would be really, really helpful. Might see him to become the new champion. Group B champion. Super tidy there in the corner. Anyone going Joker? Nope. Don stays out. So 13.2 gap between Melon and Don. I think the Joker's in the house at the 12. Melon may have done a mistake there because I think Holt is too close. Closer than normal. Costa's going Joker in the background. Back to the front, the gap is growing. The gap is growing. Ewerson is doing what he needs to do to become the new champion. Sokratis is falling behind a little bit. Funchy there joining the chat now. Tricky track this one, yes it is. What a way to finish the season, isn't it? Don with the medium compounds, losing more and more time. And look at Melon now, taking the time off. It's 11.2 gap now, so 11.0, and it's going down to 10 now. And Melon was doing some purple sectors actually. Melon is flying, he's now gapping Holt. Oh, just got a mistake there from Holt. Someone play the soundtrack, please. But Holt managed to save the car actually. Holding on to P5, as Costas can't do anything there with the hard tires. He's here to tick the box. Right, okay, Don is going Joker now. Melon is 7th. Melon's already passing here. And Melon fastest lap of the race. 12.9. Melon is flying. If Melon keeps pushing like this, he might even take Sokratis. It's 14 seconds off the back of Sokratis. We know the Joker lap here is about 12. One mistake from Sokratis and Melon is ready to pounce. The evil Melon will take no prisoners here. Meanwhile, Sokratis continues to chase Ewerson. Ewerson leading the race here from start. So far, they have to Joker now. This is lap 4. Okay, this is lap 4 of 5 is the final lap there as we enter here around this corner. Sorry, not this one, this one. It's a double right-hander. Ewerson goes Joker. Sokratis. Sokratis did not go Joker. No! Sokratis forgets the Joker lap. He's gonna be disqualified from the final. Ladies and gentlemen, disaster for the Greek championship contender. And that is happy days for Melon because he will be taking P2 in this race. Ladies and gentlemen, what a turn of events. 5 rounds out of 6 and people forget to go Joker. You need to keep an eye on the lap count. Sokratis did not. And that is disqualification for him. Has he realized what has happened just yet? I'm not sure. But disaster there for Sokratis. Don will inherit a podium position there as well. That's good for him in the championship, but I'm not sure why he's going to stay with Sokratis. Because Sokratis is going to take 0 points here. And it's double points final. Sorry, double points in this round, not just the final. It goes really wide there, allows everyone to get past. It doesn't matter, Sokratis, that's disqualification. Ewerson takes the win. Melon will inherit P2. Yes, epicness intensifies. Don-mitsakos here will inherit the P3 and will be in the podium as well. Here comes Smoke and Holt, who will inherit P4. It's a good result for him. He's also finishing in front of Costas, which means he will jump ahead of him in the championship standings. Good stuff there for Holt. Costas coming around now. Ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy race and what a turn of events again. Costas lighting up the tires. Lovely. Crosses the finish line, and Ewerson Roza, I think we can call him the champion. Just waiting for them to cross the finish line. And here they come. Ewerson Roza wins one more time here in Rallycross GT. Let's get the replay of this one. Don't go anywhere. We are doing live maths here. Can we call who we gonna call the champion here? Who is it going to be? Just getting the points. And need to get the names in order as well, right? Right, championship standings updated, and Ewerson Roza is the new champion. Congratulations, Ewerson Roza, Group B champion. Ewerson Roza, 101 points, is the new Rallycross GT Group B champion. Don-mitsakos with 106 points will take P2, and Sok Art of Driving with that disqualification there, oof, will take P3, 91 points. These three drivers will be advancing to the Super Final next week and face the top three drivers from the Group 4. And guess what? With that DNF there from Will, Evil Melon jumps up to P4 with 79 points. Ladies and gentlemen, Evil Melon almost a top 3 finisher here in Rallycross GT. Well done, my man. Right, congratulations again to the drivers. Congratulations to Ewerson Roza, the new Group B champion. We're gonna have a quick break, guys, but don't go anywhere. We have now the Group 4 division, and then at the end of the Group 4, we're gonna do an unboxing of the prizes for Rallycross GT Season 4. If you can stick to the broadcast here, stick with us until the end, I will be very happy. We're gonna have a short break, and when we are back, we will have the Group 4 division. I see you guys soon. Welcome back to Rallycross GT. It's time for Group 4. This is the final round of the season here in Willow Springs. My name is Kurt Dunninger, your host for today. We're just waiting for the drivers here to join the track. We'll be starting very soon. Oh, look at Robe with the brand new livery, looks nice. Robe gunning for his third Rallycross GT title. We still have another few minutes before we can start. If you were here with us before, you probably just saw the results there in the Group B division. Myth Ewerson Roza has been crowned champion, Group B champion, after a very hard fought battle there in here in the Streets of Willow Springs, taking the top qualifying position and winning the race, finishing with a substantial gap there to Don-mitsakos, who finished P2, and Sok Art of Driving in P3. Disaster there for Sokratis after forgetting the Joker lap in the race. Just doing a quick check here on who else will be joining us or not. Let's go through the drivers here. We have Tricky Vic, Punchy so far as well, Ricardo Pickles, Redbeard, Yoni, he is back and he is angry, Coach Robe and Morgan Davey. We're waiting for a few more people here. I'm just checking on Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever. See who else is coming. Right, let's have a quick look at the championship standings. As of round 5, we have Coach Robe is here in the pits. Coach Robe with 96 points, leading the championship, and hardly will miss this one. En route to be crowned champion for the third time here in RXGT. Tricky Vic, he is sitting in P2 with 82 points, or 14 points behind Robe. It's quite a mountain to climb. He needs an absolute shocker there from Robe if he is to become champion. And then in P3 you have Ricardo Pickles, the veteran. He's got 69 points, 13 points behind Vic. Another mountain to climb. They are pretty guaranteed there in to advance to the super finals next week and face the top 3 men in the Group B. But we have Morgan Davey, 16 points behind Pickles. Again, it's a mountain to climb, but remember that today we have double points. So double points means a lot can still happen, and every little point is important. So Lyoto is missing. He just told me right now that he would not be joining, which is very frustrating. And then Daniel, also another no-show, said that he was gonna come, and he is playing Assetto Corsa instead. So it's fine. We go with those that are here. and I'm sure they're gonna put up a great show. Right, we're gonna start in 3 minutes. It's a very nice amount, yes, Vic. Look, I don't like to rant here live on the broadcast, but you know, it's very saddening, you know, the lack of commitment of some people. They say, yeah, I'm gonna be there, and then you have to be chasing them, you have to be asking, you have to be begging for them to join. I'm not here to beg for anyone to race. If you wanna race, you race. If you don't, you know, you don't. But I think a little bit of, you know, backbone is nice every now and then. If you commit to something, stick to the end. But anyway, getting back here to the fun bit, Coach Robe so far with the pole position of 15.2, and Vic only 9/10 behind. I thought that the Merc, sluggish as it is, was gonna struggle here in this race, but he might actually stand a chance. I'm not sure if he can actually take the championship, but it's going to be a nice battle either way. Ricardo Pickles 2/10 off the pace. Funchi there saying final race for this Honda. Well, here's the secret. You can lose 10 points and change the car if you want. I like the Honda. Right, 1 more minute. One minute to start. Drivers doing their final preparations, and Robe decided to put the foot down. 14.8. Whoosh. So Robe is in the mood here. He wants to be crowned champion again. It's very unlikely that he will not, but he wants to be crowned champion with another win. He's lost to Vic in the last race there in BP Raceway. He will be going for a comeback here. Right, we're gonna start now. Time trial today is only 1 lap. 1 lap. We're gonna restart the lobby and we kick off. Time trial is on. Let's go. Only 1 lap this time. Is a hell of a long track. Oh, Daniel has just joined. Daniel has just joined, just in time for the qualifying. Funch is saying, I still think to change the car. I feel the NSX is too nerfed. The Group 4 hasn't been nerfed in a while. The Group 4 did not lose any performance. Danielle a little bit late, but came in just in time for qualification. Yes. So we're gonna have 8 drivers here today. This is going to be intense. Coming out of the pits now. So everybody there going super slow, trying to create gaps ahead of qualification. Redbeard the first one to open the hot laps. So look how international this grid is. Wow. Sadly, Crazy Good Kung Fu could not come join us today. Otherwise, we would have one more country. We would have had 8 different countries here in the race. We have 7 countries. Still a very nice mix. Daniel there giving way to the guys that are already in their hot laps. Very nice. Fair play there. Redbeard will have to pay the penalty, lose a little bit of time, unfortunately. Pickle's got a solid gap behind, so should be able still to not have to lift. Coming around the sequence of corners. Well, this whole track is a sequence of corners, isn't it? It's a beautiful mess, this one. Comes Redbeard, and the time is going to be 19.0. 16.2 from Pickles is a very good time. I think you can go faster than that, but you only got one chance here today. Here comes Vic. Can he upset Robe? And there's a 15.4. That's a very good time there from Vic. Robe setting a 14.8. He is on fire. Funchi in my beloved Honda NSX. He will set an 18.1. Not a very good time. Here comes Morgan Davey in the Hachiroku. Oh, this is not a great time either. 22. Yoni the Beast, Flying Fox Racing Team is at 18.4, and just Daniel left. Oh, what happened to Daniel? Not sure what happened. Gonna check on WhatsApp here, see if there's any message. There's nothing from him. Just stopped on the side of track. Just gonna give him a few more seconds. Well, Daniel's gonna start from the pits. Last place. Let's get them to select their tires. Right, I think that's it. Looks like a hard tire fest here today. Qualifying heat 1. Race control has logged the tires. Let's go. Welcome to Rallycross GT. It's time for the Group 4 division, and Coach Robe with the pole position, starting up front, followed by Tricky Vic and Ricardo Pickles, the 3 men fighting for the championship, starting P1, 2, and 3. Robe rocking the new livery, and it's time to race. Resetting the camera as they come into turn 1. Everybody there pretty much with hard tires. Vic with a very good start on the inside. Robe loses the position. They come side by side here. The first few corners. Pickles trying to find a space as well. Robe almost gets pushed wide. Go the inside, side by side, the two there. Super close. And Robe managed to bully his way back into P2. A little bit of contact here with Pickles and everyone else behind because he lost pace and then there was no space for anyone to get around. They just tried to force their way through, and that is Redbeard now up to P3 with his soft tires. He'll be gunning for a win here. Morgan Davey also on hard, so Pickles is on medium tires. So he needs to get in front of Morgan and it's hard to pass. He's gonna have to go Joker. Someone else with softs here. No, I think it's only oh, Vic as well. So that explains a super good start from Vic there. There was soft tires. So Redbeard will be gunning for P2, I guess. Should be able to get Robe. Or the Joker? Nope. Someone went Joker in the background. Yes, that was Pickle. The sword red card going. And also Yoni the Beast. Let's go on board with Redbeard here in the Toyota Supra. We're not gonna call Robe champion just yet. But I think if he finishes top qualifying, I think he already has enough points to be crowned champion. So Redbeard, he is closing the gap. Closing the gap is one thing, getting past is something else completely. If you guys have noticed, you know, he's driving on the right hand side, which is how you drive here in Japan. In case you didn't know. 0.6 seconds gap. Ooh, little mistake here from both drivers. Touching the dirt a little bit too much. Look at Redbeard going sideways there behind Robe. Robe's under attack. Redbeard should go Joker here. He's losing too much time. It goes in the dirt there. Gets the 4 tires out. Morgan Davey goes Joker. Trying to defend from Pickles. I think Pickles got him because he's got the medium tires. 10 seconds gap. Going down. Here is Pickles. Morgan Davey coming out. Yes, and Pickles already far ahead. Who else has gone Joker? Oh, Daniel is out. What happened? Probably too much power there from the V8. And he spins again. Oh, Daniel. What is going on? Struggling to bring the car back. Finally goes Joker. Tricky Vic, no troubles for him. He's leading the race there from the start with the soft tires. He's going for points here rather than finish position, I guess. And here's a battle between Robe and Redbeard. Redbeard just cannot get past. He needs to go Joker. But I think Robe will respond immediately after. Because he wants every single point he can get. Oh, contact! Little bit of contact there. Redbeard with a tap. Love tap. Got the car on the inside. And he finally managed to get past. Robe will be fighting back. But it will be really difficult there with those hard tires. Redbeard up to P2. Punchy holding on to P4. He's got hard tires as well. Pickles with the mediums should catch up with him. Then Morgan Davey and Yoni. What happened to Yoni? 130 in this lap. Oof, I think he messed up as well. Not as bad as Daniel, who is doing an excursion there. Off-road excursion again. Has Daniel completely forgotten how to play Gran Turismo? That's what happens when you play too much Assetto Corsa, man. Disaster for the Brazilian driver, for the GT Fox driver. 2:09 the last lap. Wow. And Vic already putting 10 seconds over Redbeard. And Robe, oh, another love tap there. Oh, and gets Redbeard completely to spin the car. And now he goes Joker. Should have done that long time ago. There's no point in fighting behind someone that's got worse tires than you. There's no point in chasing like in here either. Funchi also goes Joker. Like, chasing is nice, battling is nice, but it's bad for results. Has Pickles gone Joker? I don't think he has. He has. First lap. Oh, so that's good for Pickles. He's now in front of Redbeard with that contact there. So extra points for him. So only the front two left Joker. Robe is 14 seconds ahead of Pickles. Don't know how long the Joker is here for the Group 4s. If it's the 12 seconds that we were seeing there with Group Bs or more. I think it's more because usually like each car has got a different Joker time for some reason. Right behind Daniel now. Daniel at the back marker. Ooh, on one wheel on the dirt there for Pickles. And Daniel completely overshoots the corner again. As Robe goes Joker. That's 14.5 behind Pickles. Let's see. Go, go, go. And where's Pickles? It's not close enough. It's close but not enough. I think it's 12.5, 13 seconds Joker here, because by the braking zone Pickles was much closer. He can still fight. There's 3.5 more laps to go. And he's been clocking 18.3s, 17.9, while Robe's been doing 18.5. Yes, Pickles got a little bit more pace. He can fight back, but it will be difficult. Redbeard should be able to catch up as well, but he needs to keep the head down, focus, and keep pushing. Vic goes Joker, so that's everybody ticking the box. As they keep going. Pickles now getting super close to Robe. They both have gone Joker, so he's gonna have to pass on track now. Let's go on board here with the Porsche from Ricardo Pigles. Let's see if we can get past the coach, double champion Robe. Gunning for his third title. Little mistake there in the braking zone. It was a little bit wide, a bit of understeer for Robe. Going blue, he's catching up. The gap's going down, 7/10 now. This is a very tricky corner because if you go a little bit too, if you cut too much, it counts as a corner cut. Track limits in this track here are really weird because there are not many lines, just cones. Sometimes not even cones. Half a second gap. 2.5 laps left. Can Pickles get past? As he keeps pushing. Oh, very deep on the brakes. Super close to Robe now. Let's go to the cinematic camera as they come around the final corners. Very tight there for Pickles. Trying to get the switch on Robe, didn't work just yet, but he's super close with 2 laps left to go. 4/10. Meanwhile, Vic, he's just cruising with his soft tires. This is the battle. How are the guys behind here? Redbeard's got a gap. We got a battle here at the back as well. No, actually it's just Yoni putting a lap on Daniel. Yoni is also struggling a little bit with pace here in this track. Let's watch these two. Rowe managed to keep Pickles behind, even with the tire difference. Oh, Pickles completely loses the car there. Hits the back of Rowe and spins. Big mistake there from Pickle Ricardo Pickles. Ends up hitting Rowe. Manages to recover, keeps the car on track, but loses a ton of time there compared to Rowe, 3 seconds behind now. Redbeard slightly out of pace now after that contact with Rowe. He's not doing laps that you would expect from someone on softs. Need to push a little bit more. Meanwhile, Tricky Vic, no troubles for this man. Looking at his tires, they're actually more worn out than I would have expected from someone on soft. Sorry, from a Group 4 car. Just lapped Yoni as well. So both P7 and P8, they're miles behind. There's Tricky Vic taking the early win here. In qualifying heat 1, Yoni has already crossed the line in P7. Rowe should be able to take P2 here. Here's Rowe sideways in the final corner. Here's Rowe and Ricardo Pickles in P3. Redbeard is going to take P4, it's a good result for him. Not really good on the soft tires, but it is what it is. Morgan Davey takes 5th. Funchy in the Honda will take 6th. Yoni has already crossed the finish line. Where's Daniel? Daniel's limping here across the track. He's also 1 lap behind. Across the finish line now. There's Daniel, 22.3 his lap, really out of pace. Tricky Vic with the win in qualifying heat 1. Early win for Tricky Vic, saving the replay, and Yoni the Beast here in the chat saying, "Whoa, that's a challenging track, should have practiced more." Yes, you should have. Yes, you should have, but we know that you're gonna be a dad now, so you got a lot of other commitments, so you've got a good excuse. You're off the hook for this one. Time trial is on. Let's go. Qualifying heat 2, guys. Evil Melon here cheering on Vic, I guess. GG for Vic. Melon that got his 2nd podium in a row in RXGT. He got a win last round. He's got a podium in this one. But you got squeezed in the first lap. And let Pico regain pace after contacting there too. Yeah, that first few corners there, it was quite weird. Rowe got bullied out of the way and he was fighting with Pickles. And then around, I think like turn 5 or 6, where it starts a zigzag, Pickles was forced wide, didn't have where to go, and then almost turned into a pile up. Very nice of you, Funchy, to lift and let Pickles not get pushed off the track. Daniel coming out for his first time trial now. Did not get a lot of practice before. Went to the hard tires straight away. We've got 8 drivers here today, so only the top 6 will advance to the finals. We have 3 qualifying heats, then the final, And then today, after the final, for Group 4 final, we're gonna be unboxing the prizes of this season, guys. Ooh, who's excited to see that? Race control here, putting the hand up. So the prizes for this season will be custom-made medals and miniature cars from Tomica. You guys know Tomica? It's like Hot Wheels but Japanese. It's not like Hot Wheels because Hot Wheels are ugly and Tomica are pretty. Much higher quality and double or 3 times the price to a Hot Wheels here in Japan. That's why we're giving them out. Made in Japan medals, made in China miniatures, but Japanese brand still, so counts. Here's Funch with some. Funch is doing time travel on hards. Okay, that's fine. Funch is doing time travels on hard. Pickles first one to cross the finish line. Daniel second one there with 17. Here comes Morgan Davey. He's gonna clock a 16. That's a good time. He's ahead of Pickles. Vic with a 15.3. There's a pole position for now. Until Robey crosses the finish line, I guess. Here comes Yoni with an 18 time. Not very good. Robey, yes, with the pole position as we thought he would. Here comes punching the hard tires. Robey was not very happy with the results there at BB Raceway. His car let him down. He was pushing his hardest, but the Citroën GT just could not handle the Mercedes on the straight lines. And BB Raceway is a semi-oval track, fast speed all the way. The GT just couldn't handle. But here, tight corners. That's his cup of tea. Right, stop changing, guys. Race control logging the tires. Vic going for hards this time. And here we go. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Group 4 division, qualifying Heat 2, and Robey with another pole position, followed by Tricky Vic and Morgan Davey. Good result there for Morgan. Robey is racing on mediums, Vic is on hards. Here they go. It's a good start from Robey. Pickles trying to get past. Pickles is on softs this time. When we're on the inside, oh, someone overshot the corner there. Morgan Davey loses a few positions in the background. Yoni also goes straight there in the braking point. Goes to the back of the pack. And that's Pickles with a great jump there up to P2. He's gonna now try to chase the coach. He was really close in the previous race, but ended up making a mistake in the braking zone on the back straights. Hit Robey and then just could not recover after that. Vic P3 on hards. Daniel is holding on to P4 now after a few laps. And Redbeard, oh, Funchy goes wide. Funchy goes really wide. He's right in the curb there. Very difficult to bring the car back to the track. The Argentine driver now back to last place, behind Yoni. Meanwhile, Morgan Davey, the two Toyota drivers here, Morgan and Redbeard, fighting for positions. Redbeard on hards, Morgan Davey on medium, so he's got the tire advantage, should be able to go quicker. And Yoni now right at the back of Redbeard. Several drivers going Joker. Okay, Pickles went Joker. He knows that he can only get past Robe if he uses the Joker lap because it's hard to pass on track. Where is Daniel? Here he is now. Did he make any mistake, Daniel? Not sure. Yes, he did now. So lose the position for Pickles. That's very good for Pickles there because now he can push and try to catch Rolbay. Funchi now with a 1.5 second penalty. Ouch. That's gonna hurt him. Back to the front, that's Rolbay leading the pack with the medium boots. Vic holding onto it with the hards, and Morgan Davey catching up on medium. So both of them still have to Joker. I don't think Vic will be lifting for the Australian driver. Redbeard is pushing as hard as he can there with the hards, but he's miles behind now. Right, is Morgan going Joker? Yes, he is. He's clever. He knows what to do. And I think Vic will go in the next lap. Redbeard going Joker as well in the background. As Pickles gets past, Robe did not go Joker. We were calculating 12.5, 13, right? So Robe still got 1 second gap to Pickles if he goes Joker now. So Pickles needs to keep pushing, needs to push seriously hard. Don't think Daniel has gone Joker yet. No, he's just making mistakes after mistakes. 37 in the last lap. At least he's here to tick the box, complete the grid, and appear on the Instagram photos. But not the best race result for him. I think the theme for this round's photos will be off-road. People going off-road. We had plenty of moments. A lot of dust. I think those will look good on Instagram. What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat if you think we should take photos of people doing like messing up. Smoke and dust. That's gonna be the theme for Instagram. Right, Robe with the fastest lap of the race on on medium tires. Vic goes Joker. So Vic is going to defend against Morgan Davey, I think. So Morgan coming around now. Yon is also super close. Vic is coming out. Ooh, super close merge. And yes, Morgan Davey just about edges Vic, and Yoni almost overshot the corner there in the braking zone. Yoni's got soft boots. So he's now going to have to pass the other Mercedes on track. This H2 here is turning into a very, very nice competitive race. Oh, a little nudge there. Vic was early on the brakes. And Yoni gets past. No damage for either driver. Now can Yoni push and get Morgan Davey? Needs to push a little bit more. There is 1 point, almost 2 seconds gap. We still have more than half a race to go. He has time. He just needs no consistency. Meanwhile, Ricardo Picklets, the gap is going down, up and down. Well, it's between 13 and 13.5, depends on where you are on the track. Fastest lap of the race for now for Pickles, 16.2 on softs. And the gap there is 13 point something, still going up. Because Robe just did a 16.5 in the last lap. So Robe is going quicker. Pickles is going quicker as well, but not enough. He's taking time, but not enough. So as it stands, when Robe goes Joker, they're gonna be absolutely side by side. You see a mistake from Pickles there, going on the dirt on the inside. Whoop. He was complaining before the race that the Porsche is very good on this track until it gets the wheels dirty. If it touches the dirt, then bye-bye. Just lost half a second there. Ooh, almost went on the outside. I love that helicopter cam. It's great for broadcast, not so good for pictures, but I love it either way. The gap goes up. 14.6. We see Robe shaking the car a little bit. He's going purple. He's going even quicker now. Robe is on fire and he's about to lap Daniel, who's seriously struggling here with the medium tires. Came in without any warm-up. That V8 is surely a handful to handle as well. From the back here we have Redbeard on hard boots, pushing hard. Funchy in P6. I don't think Daniel really stands a chance to make it through to the final today with 2 P8 unless he has an amazing result in Heat 3. I don't think he can score enough points. It's going to be between Funchy, Yoni and Redbeard, I guess. Okay, Robe going Joker. What's the gap? 14.6. I think he's got enough. I think Robe's got enough. Because it's really, really good here in this final sector, but not good enough to catch up with the boss, double champion Robe. Gap remains 1.5 seconds. Morgan Davey now holding on to P3 and Yoni is right breathing on his neck. Oh! Mistake from Yoni. No! We're gonna play Yoni's soundtrack. No, disaster for the American driver. Yoni overshooting the corner there, loses a position to Vic as well actually. That's very good result there for the British driver. Extra qualifying points. Remember the qualifying positions will dictate where you start in the final race today after Q3. So it's very important and also gives you championship points. Mistake from Yoni there at the start of the lap cost him perhaps 2 positions. He could have even fought for a P3 here. It's a little bit too late now. Daniel losing ground. Finally goes Joker and releases Vic. Power things up front. Oh! Ricardo Pickle is catching up. 1.5 laps left to go. Can he get past the coach? He's got the tire advantage. But does he have enough time to get past? It's the same situation which they were before in Heat 1. And here he overshot the corner and it's happened again. The same mistake, but this time he did not collect Robe. Another mistake there from Pickles. And he cannot get past the coach. Robe holding on to the lead. Ewerson Roza. Opa, acelera brazucas. Obrigado a todos que acompanham as corridas do Grupo B. Meus parabéns, Ewerson. The champion, the new Group B champion. Ewerson Roza is here on chat. Very, very good drive from him there in the Group B. He won 4 rounds out of 6. He was in podium in 5 rounds. The 5 rounds that he has participated, he only missed 1 because of internet connections, internet issues. But he's been in the podium in every single round. Very, very good results. The new champion, really looking forward to see him against Robe. Going to be a battle to be remembered. Final corners here for qualifying heat 2. Roby coming around the zigzags. Hairpin. And he's gonna take 2 wins. No, sorry, first win, because Vic won the first one. So Coach Roby wins qualifying heats 2, followed by Ricardo Pickles and Morgan Davey, the Australian. Will take P3 here. Sideways across the finish line there, so in the final corner, and here he is. Takes 3rd place. Tricky Vic on hard tires. Takes P4, followed by Yoni after that mistake. Funchy holding on to P6. The Brazilians unfortunately are struggling. Ewerson here is cheering for the Brazilians. Oh, mistake from Redbeard, goes super wide. Overshoots the corner there. Gets the wheels dirty. Oh, and look at Daniel as well. Complete mess. Oh my goodness, what is this? And gets reset even. To add more insult to injury, the game resets you far, far, far behind. Here's Redbeard across the finish line. And there's Daniel. Just cutting the corner. Not the best race for the Brazilian. Hits the wall. Oh my god. Doesn't even cross the finish line. Coach Roby takes the winning qualifying heat 2. Yoni the Beast. Bora bora. Learning Portuguese, Yoni. Muy bien, muy bien. Yoni is actually not American. He's just racing with the American PSN. He's from Honduras. Another of our Latin brothers. Let's go. Qualifying heat 3. It goes very quick out of the pit. Does not want to lose time. Right, final qualifying heat of the day. Let's have a look here at the standings so far. And don't forget, guys, after this, we're gonna have a short break and then we'll be back with unboxing for the prizes of this season. So as it stands, after 2 qualifying heats, yes, that is Roby with the top qualifying, followed by Vic in P2 and Pickles in P3 with 25 points, 1 point behind Vic there. We need to see the tires that they have left. They will be going for points here, I guess. So we might see some people using softs twice. Redbeard is saying that he enters the pits and he loses the sound in the game. Interesting. I just saw Roby doing something very, very naughty there. Going very, very wide there in the cones to get some extra speed into the straight. Because this is only one chance for flying lap, every extra bit of speed that he can get will help. Very, very naughty there, Roby. Caught that on screen. Is that disqualification for abusing track limits? I wonder. Ewerson Roza speaking English now. Oh, look at that. Yes, Melon is an old man, but he is clean driver. I used to race Melon in the old Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup back in 2020 during the pandemic. Right, the guys are already coming to cross the finish line and set their laps. Pickles the first one. What is it gonna be? 16.8. Vic with a 15.6. Decent time there by Vic. And Robe. Oh, Robe's behind. Robe made a mistake in the qualifying. He's not gonna get 3 pole positions. Oh, that's interesting. Here comes Redbeard. 18.8. You only 130. Oh, carnage. 18.3 for Daniel. Funchi. It's a 22. Oh, Daniel gave up. He was in the dirt. And 34 for Morgan as well. My god, these guys here, they're seriously struggling with this track. Well, for next season, I'll think again, guys, about the track choices. Think more about raceability rather than just, you know, banter. Stuff like this here is not very good. No pole position lockout today, coach. Well, Ewerson did it. Ewerson got pole position on all races and won the final. Top qualifier as well. Right, so stop changing. Pickles with hard tires. Ooh. Robe with soft for the first time. Don't think anyone's going for a double soft here. I might be mistaken, but I can't recall anyone going for double softs. Race control giving the nod. Right, here we go. Welcome to Rallycross GT's qualifying heat 3, the final qualifying heat of the day here for the Group 4 division. Also the final round of the season, the championship is on the line and Tricky Vic scores his first pole position of the day here, denying Robe the pole position lockdown. Race is on. Robe with a better start there with the soft tires. Jumps to P1 right from the start. Pushes Vic wide there, doesn't want to give him any space. Ricardo Pickles trying to find a gap there as well. But Pickles is on hard tires, there's not a lot he can do here to fight back. Morgan Davey is on softs. He wants extra points. He's fighting with Yoni there. Yoni is also on softs, so both there. Trying to push. I think that's the second time for Yoni on soft. He's desperately trying to get through to the final. And we have Morgan Davey here desperately trying to get past Ricardo Pickles on the outside. It's very hard to pass on this track. Let's see from this camera here, the chase cam. The Hachiroku is really good on these twisty sections. It's a very light car, it brakes, it stops easily. Pickles leaves the door open. Going for a switch there, Morgan. Goes a little bit too wide, and Daniel, whoosh, where did he come from? Fortunately, Daniel changed his mind and almost took Morgan out. But Morgan, Pickles, and Redbeard Gold Joker at the same time. And I think they're gonna go one inside the other. This is going to be very, very interesting. We've seen carnage happen in BB Raceway last week because of this, but fortunately there's a gap between them. Morgan Davey is behind and will have to now pass Ricardo Pickles on track. Robe with a whole shot there, starting with the soft boots. And the tendency is just to gap now. Vic in P2 on mediums. Then we have Daniel on softs. He's gonna be pushing hard as well. Maybe with a P3 here. he can outscore a few people and go to the final. Who knows? Yoni and Funchi also on soft, pushing there against each other. And Morgan Davey, yes, he managed to get past Pickles. We missed the overtake, unfortunately. But Morgan Davey is through. He should be able to gap. Around the corners here. Should be able to increase the gap. Yoni and Funchi going Joker. They should come up behind these two, I think. A little bit of a sideways moment for Morgan. Yoni is coming out because he's miles ahead. And the battle between these two here will continue on track. The Hermanos, Honduras versus Argentina here on track. Yoni's got the US flag because, like many other people back in the day, there was no PlayStation Network in many countries. For example, my first PlayStation Network was US rather than Brazil, because back when I got the PS3 in, I don't even remember when, there was no Brazilian PlayStation Network, even no Honduras either. Could also be a personal choice because he lives in the US, but anyway. Yoni holding on to P6, good job there. And Redbeard needs to keep pushing because he is at risk here. He's on the edge of not making it through. Meanwhile, no trouble for Robe. Opens lap 4 with a 16.2 fastest lap. Decent times there for him. Vic's pushing as much as he can with the mediums. And Daniel with the softs. First time here, he's showing some competitiveness. Going purple sector even, he might be able to catch Vic. He might be able, he keeps pushing and doesn't make mistakes. Funchi was saying here in the chat earlier that he would like to learn Portuguese and he's still learning English. Yeah, Funchi speaks good English. Much better than a lot of people that I know as English as a second language. So don't be too worried about that, man. The gap is going down between Daniel and Vic. Daniel's going purple even. Wow. Daniel is a really fast guy. He's just been playing too much Assetto Corsa recently. So his performance in Gran Turismo is not the best. It's not purple lap time for him, but it's a very good improvement. A whole second, 1.2 seconds quicker than Vic's last lap. If he keeps pushing like this, Daniel might be able to take P2 from Vic and might even score enough points to put him in the final. Where are our Brazilian supporters here cheering for Daniel and Redbeard? Can they make it? Can they not? We have a little battle here in the background between Funchi and Yoni, and Pickles also with the guys closing in. Let's go with them. Onboarded with a Honda here, steering wheel on the right hand side as well. Japanese car. This is Honda NSX, not Acura NSX. The gap to Yoni and Pickles. I think if Pickles finishes in this position and keeps these two guys at the back, maybe, I'm not doing maths just yet, but maybe Daniel might score enough points to go through. Redbeard is definitely going to be a risk there with the P8 in this race. Super close. goes a little bit wide there, trying to switch positions. But the battle continues. Yoni goes a little bit wide. Was there a little nudge there? I'm not sure. But Yoni goes a little bit wide there in the left-hander and loses the position to Funchi, who now sets his eyes on the Canadian driver. Remember that because he's on hard tires, it will be really difficult for him to fight back, but also will be really difficult for Funchi to get past. Pico's been lapping at 19, while Funchi is lapping 18 point something. Let's go up from there. Where's Daniel? One second gap now between Daniel and Vic. They still have to joker, both of them. And Robe. So the top three have not jokered yet. Daniel is pushing super hard here in heat 3. I wonder how fast he would be had he practiced a little bit before this. Around the horseshoe, goes a little bit too wide there. Oh, just about. 2 wheels on the dirt there, but not enough, not the whole wheel. So he's still in the fight. Just over 2 laps left to go. Pushes the corner a little bit. Using all the grip that he has there. And Robe goes joker. He's got plenty of a gap. And Daniel goes joker as well. Releases Vic from the pressure, I mean, at least. And Vic will have to joker in the next lap. Now, can Daniel do enough in this next lap? He was 1 second behind. Vic's been lapping at 17.6.2. Daniel was doing, well, 17.3 in the previous lap before joker. Oh, and look at Morgan Davey, also super close. Completely had forgotten about him because he had gone for an early joker. He's right there with Daniel, fighting for P3 and potentially P2. They might both get Vic if Vic makes any small mistake here in this next lap. Interesting that the Hachiroku's got the wheel on the left, even though it's a Toyota and it's a Japanese car. I'm not sure what's the logic of the game here regarding where to put the steering wheel. They're side by side around the horseshoe. Daniel holds his ground, holds on to P3. They are super close in 14.4 seconds gap to Vic. Oh no, a mistake from Daniel. No, he was going so well. But a little mistake there in the fast part of the section, the track. Loses the car, and that's Morgan Davey up to P3. And where's Vic? Where's Morgan? Yes, Vic has done enough. Daniel and Morgan fighting there for positions, end up losing too much time. Robe, I'll exit the track and get back again. I think after the race he means for it down to lag or something. That's fine. Thanks for letting me know. So Robe probably having some sort of issue with the lobby. So he wants to exit and join again ahead of the final. Vic is having some pressure here now from the Australian driver, Morgan Davey. Morgan's got very good tires actually, considering how everyone else was on softs. Very fast, the Aussie driver, but I think it's a little bit too late now. Vic's got this one, and here comes Coach Robe to take another win, to win qualifying heat 3 and become the top qualifier here in this last round of the season, ahead of Tricky Vic and Morgan Davey. Daniel's gonna take P4. It was really wide there, lose a little bit of time. There's no one close behind, so that's okay. There's Daniel for with P4. And Ricardo Pickles managed to hold off Funchy. Very good job there from Pickles on hard tires. Funchy takes P6 on softs. Brand new tires there actually for Funchy. I mean, wow, look at Yoni. Look at the difference again between Funchy's tires and Yoni. Wow. Both on softs. And then Redbeard further back will take P8. A little bit more to go there for Redbeard. Oh, sideways moment, spins. Ah, he's just doing his thing there. He wants photos, he wants photos. I'll just ask Race Control to mark that one so I can remember when I'm doing the Instagram later. That's Redbeard in P8. Coach Robe with 2 wins. And Funchy saying that there was a lot of lag for the whole grid, including Yoni in this race. Didn't look too bad in the broadcast, but I don't know from your point of view. But here's Robe with another win. Let's save the replay. Right, let's check the results. Right, we've got the results. And Coach Robe, top qualifier as expected with 39 points. Then we have Vic with 39, Pickles with 35, Morgan Davey with 34, solid score there from Morgan Davey. Funchy with 27, and then we have Redbeard and Yoni equal with 26, and Daniel with 25. So had Daniel finished ahead of Morgan Davey, we would have had a 3-way draw for last place here. And again, we did not set up an equalizer here, an official tiebreaker. So we're gonna see both Yoni and Redbeard advancing with equal points. Why is Morgan left the room? Why is Morgan left the room? Let me just quickly ping him here on Discord. Okay, so Robe is back. So Daniel is out because he's last place. I'm just gonna paste the link here again. Okay, he said he's back. Okay, freaked me out, mate. Right, so you guys can check the standings here. Let's quickly reset the room. That is 5 laps. And sunset. We have 5 minutes warm up. Yes, Morgan Davey is back in the room. So another tiebreaker here between Redbeard and Yoni, and they are going through. Sorry, another draw. I mean, there's no tiebreaker. The proposed tiebreaker was whoever finished in front of each other more times, so in 2 races, would advance. We did not write that down, so that will not count. But if that was the case, Yoni would have advanced because he finished ahead of Redbeard twice. Right, so does everybody know their tires? I'm just waiting for Morgan Davey to ready up. To ready up so then I can set the grid in order. Final race of the day. And after this we have a short break, guys, because we will have an unboxing for the prizes of this season. Don't miss it. Quite excited to show you guys what I got for this season. Right, let's check the tires. Pickles, sorry, race control asking for another moment. Let's put them in order first then. Oh, I have to reset the lobby again. I forgot to change this to set by host. Sorry, guys. Right, so we're gonna do a little bit more of warm-up. Gonna give them another 3 minutes. Just waiting for Vic now. Right, all drivers are on track. Robe first, Vic, and then Pickle, so the top 3 in the championship, and then Morgan Davey, who's also before in the championship standings. Funchy, Redbeard, and Yoni. Yeah, Yoni's gonna be in front because he finished ahead of Redbeard more times. I got the thumbs up from race control. Let's check everyone's tires. Pickles got soft. Only Yoni does not have soft tires. He's got mediums here. Yes, that's it. We're ready to go. Just gonna give another notice here. 2 minutes left to practice. I think based on the results, there will be no changes in the championship standings. Just going to prepare the double points here. But I think we can already say that Robe is 3 times champion, 3 times Rallycross GT champion, and he is also Group 4 champion. KSER Robe is on fire. Should change his name from Coach Robe to Champion Robe. Morgan Davey and Redbeard having a bit of a battle there, lighting up the tires. Oh, sideways moment for Morgan Davey. He spins 360, but keeps the car on track. Look at that, 360 entry in the horseshoe. That was awesome when you caught it on camera. Someone can make a clip of that later. That was awesome. It's just smoking up the tires there. Right, starting soon. Practice is over. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Any predictions for this race? Welcome to Rallycross GT. It's time for the final race of the day in the Group 4 division. Coach Robe, recently crowned the champion. Top qualifier, pole position. Ready to take one more win, he is. And the race is on. Everybody except for Yoni on soft tires. Very good start from Pickle Rick on the outside, but cannot get past Vic just yet. They're side by side. Goes a little bit wide there. Pickles allows Morgan Davey to get on the inside. Vic gets a wheel on the dirt, but does not lose the car. And Morgan Davey there with a good move over Pickles gets up to P3. It's only 5 laps here. We've seen someone forgetting the Joker in the Group B. Is someone gonna mess up the Joker here again? Vic's now got a little bit of trouble there in his hands because Morgan is gonna push super hard there. There's no chances for him anymore to get into the top 3 overall in the season. But look at him on the inside of Vic there. Lost a little bit on the exit of the horseshoe. But he is pushing super hard into the braking zone here. Pickles trying what he can to catch up. I think Morgan's gonna have to go Joker right now, and Vic's gonna respond immediately after. Let's see. So Vic stays out. So they all stay out. Pickles goes Joker. So Pickles goes Joker. That's good for him. While Vic fights Morgan, maybe he can get both of them. Funchy also goes Joker. And also Yoni. Yoni a little bit further back. Sorry, got lost in the cameras there a little bit. And Vic and Morgan Davey almost there. Had a moment in turn 3, I think. Morgan trying everything he can to find a space. He needs to go Joker. He's losing time here behind Vic. Arguably, you know, he seems to be faster. He seems to have more pace. But Robe, no trouble for him there from start to finish, leading the race. But this is the battle of the moment, the battle for P2 in this race. Morgan Davey, if I remember how he actually missed one round. Had not been for that, he would have been fighting there for P3 with Pickles in points for sure. Oh, a little contact between the two drivers. Morgan finds some space there and gets past, gets through, and he's up to P2. Anyone going Joker? Vic gets a 1 second penalty as Morgan Davey goes Joker. Disaster for Vic. Where is Pickles? Pickles is around the corner now. So it's 12.2 between him and Morgan. That's gonna be super tight. Where's Morgan Davey? Super close merge, and Ricardo Pickles gets the jump on Morgan Davey just about. He's up to P3. He's gonna have to work hard for that podium here. But Vic with that 1 second penalty is gonna lose a lot of time and come back behind both of them. Now, do you risk getting P2 there for Pickles and Morgan, or you settle for this considering that Vic is gonna lose a lot of time? A little bit of a dirt moment there for Pickles. He said himself that this car does not do well with dirty tires. He needs to keep the 4 wheels on the track. And Morgan seems to be quicker. He will be pushing here to get past. Both cars are super close, trying to change lanes there to induce the Canadian to the mistake. Late on the brakes there for Morgan. They come around the corner almost side by side. Morgan's got the inside, next corner is to the left, favors Pickles. Holds the position side by side as Vic goes Joker after paying the penalty. He sure is gonna lose the position for both of them. He's coming out now. And he sees both the other drivers there, miles in front. Disaster for the British driver with that penalty. Super close between Pickles and Morgan, trying carefully there not to get the other driver out of the track. But Morgan trying everything he can to get past, and he's got inside and gets through, and Morgan Davey is up to P2 over Ricardo Pickles. They're still in the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your nerves under control because you still have 1.5 laps left to go. This race is on fire. Yes, look at the epicness there as Ricardo Pickles tries to catch up. Coach Robe going Joker now before the final lap. And Morgan starts to open a little bit of a gap now, half a second, up to 1 second here in the sequence of corners. He's going around really well with the Toyota. Here comes Coach Robe, leading from start to finish, no trouble for him. Recently crowned 3 times champion, Group 4 champion. He is opening the gap more and more, 7 seconds here. Morgan Davey starts to become a little bit more comfortable here. 1.3 over Ricardo Picles, who's gonna take his second ever podium here. Well, not ever, but second podium this season. And the first time this season as well that he finishes ahead of Vic. He's gonna be super, super happy about that, for sure. Vic is P4, Funchy is holding on to P5. Then Redbeard and Yoni further back. Yoni with medium tires, unfortunately, not a lot he can do. All drivers have gone Joker, so no one will be penalized this time, not like the Group E. And Coach Robe, the first ever Rallycross GT Group 4 champion, coming around final corner now to take the checkered flag. Win one more time, super slow across the finish line there, doing his thing sideways. Coach Robe wins one more time ahead of Morgan Davey and Ricardo Picles. Vic takes P4. Sided across the finish line. Funchy with a Honda in P5. Also sideways there, will collect Vic at the end of his spin. Redbeard coming around now. He's gonna take P6. And Yoni, 7th driver. Second time that we have 7 drivers in the final. Down to draw in the qualifying heats. Takes P7. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Super, super good battle there between Vic and between Pickles, Vic and Morgan Davey. Actually, the 3 of them had such a great battle. But Robe, the champion of Group 4, guaranteeing his place there in the super final. He's gonna be super happy about that. Here he is celebrating another win. Let's get the replay. Champion Robe. Morgan saying, man, Pickles was hard to get past then. Had so much more pace, but he was leaving a gap down the inside and closing last minute. So I had no other option to just go for it. Yeah, it was really, really tight. A really, really good move there as well. Nicely done. No pushes, no lag this time as well, which is also very, very helpful, isn't it? When there is no lag. Let's get the scores here, the final scores for this round. Just updating the scores right now as we speak. Right, the results are up and it is confirmed. Coach Robe is the champion with 136 points. Congratulations to the champion. Coach Robe, 136 points, Tricky Vic, 112, and Ricardo Picles, 99 points. Actually, Vic, Pickles, and Morgan Davey, all of them equaling points in this last round. Very interesting to see that. Funchy P5, Redbeard P6, then Yoni, Lioto, and Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a short break. And we will be going now to, we will have the unboxing of the prizes. Let me just let the guys know here. Right, we're gonna have the unboxing now. We're just gonna have a quick break. Once again, congratulations for Myth Ewerson Roza, the champion of Group B. Congratulations to Robe, the champion of Group 4. Congratulations again to all the drivers that participated in this tournament in this season. And next week, there's more. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we have the unboxing. See you guys in a bit. Hello guys, just need to fix the camera here. It's a little bit too far down. Up please. Up, more. Show my face. Hey guys, welcome to Rallycross GT. Behind the scenes here for the unboxing of the prizes for this season. First of all, thanks a lot to all drivers that participated this season here since the start, and congratulations to the champions of Group B, Ewerson Roza, and Group 4, Coach Robe. It's been a hell of a season. We have a lot of problems with internet connections. A few drivers not attending every race, which, you know, happens. But again, thanks again to those who stayed until the end. So just wanted to make a special unboxing video for you guys here, show you know, what the top 3 drivers of each division will be racing for. So season is done and dusted, but now we have the super final next week. What is a super final? It's like a playoff between the top 3 in one side, the top 3 in the other side. They will be racing 6 races in total with soft tires only, and there will be 3 races in Group B division, 3 races in Group 4 division, in the same formats of the finals that we normally do, 5-6 laps depending on the track. And you score points in each race. At the end of the 6 races, the driver with the most points is the super champion. And speaking of super champion, right, this one is mine. So before I open the box, this one is mine. Welcome to Rallycross GT, guys. I'm not sure if you can read it well. So because I don't race, but I still wanted one, you know, for me, I just went and bought one. But for you guys that are racing, you need to earn it. So this box here, directly from Japan, from Joy Tas, one of the shops that sell trophies here in Japan. Sent this a couple of days ago. Let's see what they got for us. I should have put some music. It's quite silent here. Yes, the music from the game. Right, maybe can you lift the camera a little bit more? Yes. Right. This here is my the payment of it. Let's leave that on the side. You guys don't need to see that. Some proper Japanese newspapers. See, this is not fake. This is coming from Japan, guys. You guys are earning prizes from Japan. So, gold, silver, bronze. So, these medals will be going to the super champions. Just checking here the chat because couldn't see Robe here saying thanks to everyone. Victory ring. Auto play 4 next week. An upset is still possible. Yes, it is. Evil Melon waving. Ewerson Roza, tá lindão aí, obrigado, hein? Nego Black, só acho que eu mereço o prêmio de consolação. Eu vou te dar outra coisa de consolação. Yoni the Beast on fire. Yes, let's open this. So, scissors are here for a reason. The pack is quite tight, actually. It's a bit tricky to open. But I'm not going to reuse this plastic anyway. Just going to make sure I don't damage the boxes. Right. Plastic gone. So here are the boxes. This is mine. And it's got welcome Rallycross, welcome to Rallycross GT on the back. This is what you could be receiving at home, the top 6 drivers. Or the top 6 again, Group B, Ewerson Roza the champion, Don-mitsakos in P2, and Sok Art of Driving P3. Group 4, Coach Robe, Tricky Vic, and Ricardo Pickles. Could be yours, guys. Beautiful bronze medal here. And there's no name on the back yet. Because this time, for the first time in Rallycross GT, I decided to put your name on the back. Instead of just say champion, second place, third place, and the name of the season. It's a little bit empty, so your name on the back of that. On all of them. On silver as well. And gold. So, medals for Rallycross GT, but this is not everything. If you know, we also give away Tomica miniatures. If you know Tomica, oh wait, wrong side. Tomica, they do many things other than cars, as you can see. This is my box of Tomica, and it's pretty full. So just to show you guys what this is, this is special edition 30 years anniversary of Honda Type Rs. It's mine. This is not for giving away. But what you guys will be winning is stuff like this. A Tomica standard of your choice. There are 120 models that you can choose from for champion, second place, and third place. For those who like Nissan, for those who like GT500, this one is the brand new Nissan Fairlady GT500. This came out, I think, last month, right? Race Control is losing track of how many cars I buy, so I'm just going to unbox this one as well. So, still sealed in the plastic. Comes in a very nice packing like this. No more gloss. Another thing about Tomica, you see the number and the year here. So this is because it came out this year. And the number, there are 150 Tomica standard at any time. And every month, a new car is released and another car is removed. So this one just came in, replacing the old Nissan GTR GT500. So this one is brand new. Came out last month. Comes in a little bag. Check this out. Camera out of focus a little bit. This is what you guys, one of the 120 cars that you guys can choose from. This one actually comes with stickers as well that you can put. Not every Tomica comes with sticker, but every Tomica will come with suspension. So Tomicas, they have built-in suspension. Pretty cool, isn't it? So top 3 drivers in the super final will be getting these things here. There are other types of Tomica out there. I'm just going to leave this on the side. Let's see what else I have in this box. It's a big box. There are also some Tomica Premium. Tomica Premium have a little bit more details. These are not on the line just yet. So not giving these ones away. Fungi here saying that car Team Impol made it. This Fairlady clinched the 2022 title. Oh, so that's a champion car. Nice. Didn't know. Nego Black saying, manda pra mim que foda, melhores prêmios e uma liga grátis. Thanks, man. Free to enter league with prizes. So we've got police car, Japanese police car as well, if you guys like it. Showing a few examples. Oh, here's the old this is the old one. The new and old. The GTR and the Fair Lady. Number 13, both of them. You guys know from GT? This one here? This one's quite old. It's one of the first ones that I bought. GTR, yes, but the GTR, Ewerson, they don't make it anymore. It's out of collection. I have some other weird stuff. Some weird stuff like this. Oops. Mitsuoka Orochi. Right, so this is it, guys. But there's one more box in here. What could this be? So, you know, at Rallycross GT, I'm always trying to make things more interesting for everyone, more exciting. It's another welcome to Rallycross GT. This is mine. But this is what we could be looking at next season. I wanted to see the quality of this, if it's interesting. So based on your feedback, guys, and you tell me if you would like for next season one of these or one of these. So which one do you think is more champion worthy? There's a race control there. So you think this is champion worthy? What do you guys think? Ricardo Pickles is excited. So yeah, for next season, who knows? I like the medal because it's heavy. The medal is about the same weight as the trophy. It's a proper die-cast medal. It's heavy. Yeah. Hear the difference? Yeah. Well, the trophy, you can't do that, but Ewerson concorda com os dedinhos. He agrees this one is better. Agrees with race control. As a triple champion, I approve this trophy. Well, there's only one problem with this one here in particular. You know, it's got this. But I was told I can easily remove this and replace. Maybe, you know, might change my mind. I like this one, and I'm quite attached to things. So I think next season, not this season. So I'm gonna leave this here. Funchy agrees. Well, so there you go, guys. Where are they? This for the top 3 in the super final. Gonna need to work hard for it. This is my box of Tomica for it's my personal collection, but you guys can choose one out of 120 different ones to see what you want to get. I wanted to show a weird one that I had. There's a construction truck. Anyway, I can't find it. It's a big box. Anyway, so there it is, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for joining the stream, for racing with us. I'm really happy to see another season through. It's not finished yet because next week, the super final. Top 6 drivers, Ewerson Roza, Don-mitsakos, Sokratis, Art of Driving, Coach Robe, Tricky Vic, and Ricardo Pickles. Those 6 drivers will be fighting at Watkins Glen for
these and some of these. Right, guys, thanks a lot for joining. Thanks again for all the comments. Pico saying third place. You want what, mate? You can actually get the gold one. All you need to do is to be the fastest one in Watkins Glen. Doesn't matter if you finish third here in the regular season. What matters is a super final. You can be the champion in the Group B or champion of Group 4 and not take anything home. How does that sound? Yes. So once again, thanks again for joining, everyone, and I see you guys next week driving the, maybe anyone gonna drive the Honda, I hope. Anyway, thanks again, and I see you guys soon. My name is Kurt Denninger. You guys probably know that by now, and I see you soon.